Hi, I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in working with me, check out the description below and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about why the opposite is important. Why experiencing the opposite of what you want is important. This topic came from a video I saw of Bashar talking about that the opposite is important. And it brought up just a really good point. What he was saying in that video is that people tend to not know what they want until they've experienced what they don't want. So the next time you are experiencing something you don't want, don't bitch, whine, moan, and complain about it. Use it as feedback. Use it as, number one, time to go within and check out what's going on with it in your head. That's always first and foremost. And number two, get clear about what you do want. And this doesn't have to be super specific. People want to be like, I don't know exactly what I want down to the last finite detail, so I can't have it. And that's not true. That is not true. I use Isn't It Wonderful? Everything's Perfect all the time. And it fucking works. So what I was talking about in the last video, the difference between Neville Goddard and Florence Scovel shit. Neville is you can be as detailed as you want, but he also talked about going general, and Florence was more about being more general. It's a preference. As long as you are not bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining, you're good. Literally. The problem is that you bitch, whine, moan, and complain. That's the only problem that you have. That you accept shit that you don't want as true and unchangeable, and you bitch, whine, moan, and complain about it. I already did a video earlier this month talking about the Chinese proverb about the farmer and his son, and things kept happening to them, and everyone around them is like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that sucks. And the farmer's just like, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad. We'll see. You are always the one labeling something good or bad. If something is happening around you and you don't like it, that is a time for you to take a step back and get clear about why you don't like it and what you would rather be experiencing. And all you do is start telling yourself that you're experiencing what you want to experience. I mentioned that in a previous video as well. When you start telling yourself, I love my job, even though you fucking hate your job, you are not telling yourself that you love the job that you hate. You are thinking from the reality in which you love your job, and everything around you has to prove you right. So things are going to start happening in a way that you are going to start loving your job. Your dream job is going to end up coming to you, or you're going to go to it. Things are going to happen in a way that you end up loving your job. But as long as you continue to tell yourself that you hate your job, guess what you're going to get more of? Because that's what you are telling yourself that you want more of. Your subconscious, the God within you, whatever is actually navigating you through reality, if you're looking at it at quantum physics, or there is like a, not universe giving you shit like the law of attraction people, but however we actually get things to happen outside of us, we don't exactly know what exactly that looks like. Things are theoretical, but we do know enough that we know that everything is possible. We know from the observer effect in quantum physics, what you pay attention to impacts shit around you. And you can test this for yourself. What you tell yourself is true. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And you realize that you always have a choice in what you're going to tell yourself. And that is what is going to be proven to you to be true, regardless of your circumstances. This is why you're told to ignore the 3D and ignore your circumstances. Because whatever is going on in your head is what is going to be projected out and you're going to get more of. Good or bad. Your subconscious, your brain does not have an opinion going, oh, you know, you have hated your job for so long, you should have a job that you love. It's not going to happen. Your brain's like, oh, you want to hate your job? Okay, you hate your job. You hate your job. You hate your job. You must really like this because I'm just going to keep giving you this because I don't have an opinion because you're telling me to do this. So here you go. You're welcome. Wasn't it Bob Proctor that said, Your subconscious always says yes. Joseph Murphy, your subconscious takes you at your word. You're asking your magical genie to make your experience, I hate my job. I don't have SP. I don't have the money. And it's manifesting perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. But you need to take those experiences and instead of bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining about them, get clear on what you would like instead. Or just be like, yeah, I don't want this, so isn't it wonderful? Everything's perfect. Or whatever the fuck you want to tell yourself. But stop focusing on the things you don't want. Because as long as you do, you're going to get more of it. Because the law is always working. And it works just like gravity. It's always working. What you tell yourself is true and will be proven to you to be true. It's that simple. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.